Hello, my name is Daniel Simon, and I'm going to review the Wii for you. The Wii is probably one of the best gaming systems, which is actually an opinion, but I think it's one of the best video game systems ever made. Now, some people might argue that the 360 is the best or the PS3 is the best, but given what Nintendo has given you, the Wii is actually the best for a balance of everybody in the family instead of just the gamers, the hardcore gamers. The Wii offers gaming, it offers more than like multimedia stuff for your photos, your internet. You could basically do web pages with it, and all this stuff is really obvious, but it's still a review. So the news channel, you can get on and check the news. I mean, it's basically your multimedia news and all that stuff. It does all that stuff. News, the weather. There's a lot of cool features to this I like. Of course, the wireless remote and sensor bar. There is... See, I got stuff on here you can't really see with my kind of screen, but right now I have Wii Sports in. And Wii Sports is really fun. I want to buy the Wii Fit myself for my family and stuff, but I got a collection of games here, and I do not own Nintendo, so anything that I show here should not go against me. I do have Wii Sports. It's a fairly good game. I wouldn't call it the greatest game ever made, but it is something that, you know, I would play with my family, and something that I'm glad that I have received. I also bought Wii Play, and that's only because I do like the games that are inside of it, but I did get it just for the Wii remote, and I'm glad that Nintendo has put that in there. One of the games that I had to get when I got the Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Probably one of the best games, in my opinion, ever made. I love this game. Everything about it. I did play the GameCube version of it, but I did also get the Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition, which it's pretty nice. I mean, it's got a couple things added to it with the Wii sensor and all that stuff, but it's fun. I mean, I play it. That's my old GameCube game of Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I went out to buy Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles. That's a fun game, too. A lot of the Wii stuff isn't too bad. I actually like it. I mean, honestly, I've never really played a PS3, and the 360 I played a couple times, but that was just Halo. And I don't know. I like the Wii because it acts as a computer for me. I don't really need a computer, but I still have one anyway, and a laptop for that matter. But some of the features that it has is, I think it says it's got 733 megahertz. Now for computers, that's not very fast, but it doesn't need to be fast. Nintendo doesn't compete just for the specs. They compete for what they give you. So instead of having something like a 3 gigahertz processor with multiple threads, they got you quality instead of just the stuff that you see with PS3 and 360. Basically what the Wii does is it takes you, the gamer, and makes you able to play with people like your mom, your sister, your father, your brother, basically your family. And it's more than just a hardcore machine, as people call it. As people call it the 360, I'm sorry. Let's see here. You got stuff like the Me channel. You can make a Me, which technically 360, Microsoft did copy off of that. They have the avatars now. It's what people do. They adapt it to their own way. I like the Wii catalog, the Wii Shop channel. That's pretty cool too. You can download games to your system, to your Wii system, and it does cost, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's how they do it. And I have downloaded a couple things, and you can download channels, which is what this is right here, these channels, and they're kind of cool too. One thing I like about the Wii is you have the internet channel, where you can go in here and you can browse. Oops, I lost my There we go. You can browse web pages. You can actually watch certain Flash videos. Basically, it's just like a little home system for like the internet. It's really cool. There are a couple things I wish they would add to this, though. A better Flash player, a pop-up locker, and there's a couple other features too that I'm going to talk to Nintendo about, because their Flash isn't always updated and it doesn't always work with certain websites. But it's not bad. I mean, I go into my favorites and I can go to Google, which my internet might be slow right now because I'm trying to download something from Ubuntu. But I can go in and type in stuff, and I can go in and type in stuff like that. But it's not too bad. I like it. Let's see here. Wii Review. There are a couple things that I need for my Wii, like some accessories that I need, but I get those in time. I'm glad that they released the Wii condom thing here. You put a little jacket on it. I call it the Wii condom. It kind of protects the Wii from getting scratches and all that stuff and getting dirty and all that. It's actually kind of nice. Let's see what else here. But yeah, I got the Mario Kart channel. I really don't have Mario Kart, but I have that because my dad let me borrow it. I mean, I'm not really going to talk about the specs. I could, but there's really no point because a lot of people don't understand the specs, and it's just usually to go by what you see than to go by what's inside of it. So, I mean, I like it. They're supposed to have what's called Wii Speak out here this month in December, and I'm looking forward to that. That's something else that I like that actually Microsoft has. They're copying it, but oh well. I mean, it's going to be pretty cool to talk to somebody online, I think. Here's a couple games I've downloaded. I downloaded the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 for the Master System, which I should have gotten the Sega version, but I didn't, so yeah. Go to Wii Sports here. Oh, whoops, I hit the A button. Okay. I mean, it's really fun. There's a lot of stuff you can do. It's got a couple USB ports in the back. You can get a wireless reception, like, thing here. So instead of having that little cord there, because that is kind of small. But you can get updates with the Wii. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing I don't like about the Wii discs is they're so big, kind of like the PS2 and PS3s are. It's like some of the formats now. The GameCube was a little better because it had smaller discs and you didn't have to scratch it easily. And also the N64 was kind of nicer because you didn't have a disc, so you didn't have to worry about scratching it. But discs are actually better quality than cartridges. So, I guess we have to live with what we have. I'm pretty sure soon they'll have Blu-ray discs, and that you can put in, like, supposedly Wii or something like that. They haven't even got into DVD stuff yet. But the Wii, all in all, is pretty sweet. I actually like it. I would recommend people to get it if, they were thinking about getting the system. So, I don't know. I think if I were to get this out of 5, like Adam Sessler did, I think I would give the Wii probably a 4. Not a 4.5. Not a 5 because of the fact that the internet channel is, not as good as I thought it would be, and it's not the best system in the world, I'll put it that, but it is actually something that not just the gamers can play, if you know what I mean. You know, you could have your little kid playing with it if you wanted to. I mean, it's just something that everybody can play together, and you're not sitting on your ass, pardon my Italian or French or whatever. You know, you're actually getting up and doing something, so I think that's something that is good for once. But, yeah, it is a good system. I would probably give it a 4 out of 5. Nothing lower, nothing higher. It's not average, and it's definitely not the best, but it is a good system. Thank you.